Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, Wahakwadash, Rakar, Barakatham. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Here you see, just something I just been pondering on. It says, keep your head up. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi gave us this word. All right, the word in which entails America being destroyed and these Edomites going under slavery under us, man. The hardest battle is being patient, man, and faith. In this world, in this carnal society, through a carnal mindset, all right, you see so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the true Hebrew Israelites, on the bottom. You see them in urban neighborhoods. You see them killing each other. You see them selling drugs. You see them on drugs. All right. So in order for us to say, you're going to be number one, these devils, so-called white men, is going to be under you one day. All right. That's a battle in itself. That's the battle of faith. When the whole world can come up against you. All right. And you're not supposed to move your place, but wait upon Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. That's a battle. Every day you wake up, you're battling, man. The Most High said he's a man of war. All right. So if he chose us to be his soldiers, well, he called us to be his soldiers. Lord willing, we are chosen. All right. We are of the elect. All right. Are his strongest soldiers, man. All right. Because you have some soldiers that are ministers, man. You know, you have some soldiers that are helps, man. That's what the angels are for, man. They minister into, the scriptures say how the angels are ministering spirits. Let's get that, actually. You know, because it's different. There's levels to it, like the apostles always say. Lord will not be able to find it. The angels are ministering spirits. I don't know why it's not going through now. Hebrews 1 and 14. All praise to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. It says, I'm going to start at 13. But to which of the angels say he at any time, sit on my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool? Are they not all ministering spirits, sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation? And that's what we also say, man. That to you elect men, that you're very precious until the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. And when you get into that kingdom, when you sit on the right hand of Yahawashi, all right, it says this Romans 8:17, if children then heirs of God, and joint heirs with Yahawashi. So we telling you that you're gonna go from being on the bottom, from being looked at as nothing, to being on top, to being joint heirs with the anointed. All right, and what, you know, let's say the whole world, man, the whole world. When you go into Romans the 14th chapter, the whole world is gonna serve Yahawashi, man, which the world ignorantly knows is Jesus Christ. They're gonna serve him, and guess what? They're gonna serve you too. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. So Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi is gonna lift us up out of the dunghill, man. All right. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi is going to lift us up from the bottom. This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 9. Verse 8. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahawah's, and he hath set the world upon them. All right. So Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi is soon enough going to set Israel, the elect, first and foremost, and then the rest of Israel upon this world, the kingdom. All right. The rulership. All right. Because you have a world being eon, and then you have world being oikoumene, the whole world, eon being a rulership, then you have cosmos, man. So he's gonna set, all right, Israel in rulership. All right. It says he will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail. So no man is gonna prevail. All right. The words that Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi has given to his elect. Okay. Because you have these Christians, you have everybody that's coming against the real men of the Lord. All right. Well, and what they like to say, you know, I know you can't be Israel. When then we ask them who is, well, I don't know, but you damn sure ain't. All right, which that's prophecy, as the elder brother Ariella brought out Hosea 1:10, man. All right, but this is Isaiah 49:6. Actually, I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken, ye people from far. Yahawah hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mouth hath he made mention of my name, and he hath made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand hath he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver hath he hid me." And Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is building up his army, all right, his elect men, all right, to withstand that great day. Building us up with what? Faith, all right, ultimately faith, man, faith in the name. And said unto me, "Thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified." All right. So Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi said that to us, man, by waking us up and going out there on the highways and byways to be a spectacle, man. All right. And us will Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi be glorified. It says, "And now saith Yahawah that formed me from the womb to be his servant." And that's the mindset if you're going to make it in this truth, man. Integrity. Faith. All right. And you, Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi chose, out of all people, he chose you. All right. So you have to be right with the Lord. You have to be humble, all right, and serve the Most High Yahawashi and the brethren whom the Most High Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi loves. All right, Yahawah being the Most High, Yahawashi being his son, whom the world ignorantly knows as Jesus Christ. You are chosen, all right. You have to believe that, man. It says, "Then said I have labored in vain." And that's how you may feel sometimes with all the scoffing and scorning. "I have spent my strength for naught and in vain. Yet surely my judgment is with Yahawah, and my work with my power." So Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is looking at you, man. Fuck what everybody else thinks, man. Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi put his words in your mouth. All right. It says, "And now saith Yahawah that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of Yahawah, and my power shall be my strength." Okay. So that's what we looking at, man. So Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi gave us this battle, man. All right, he gave us the tools to go out there and fight, and he said, "It is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob." So not with pride, but with confidence, "and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles." All right. "That thou mayest be my salvation until the end of the earth." And don't get stupid, man. Those Gentiles is talking about the Israelite furnace, man. Because it's pertaining to what? Salvation. Only Israel will be saved, man. All right. Let's prove that real quick. You know, for people that may want to get simple, man. This is Isaiah 46:13. "I bring near my righteousness, it shall not be far off. And my salvation shall not tarry, and I will place salvation in Zion for Israel my glory." All right. So that's how we know that's talking about Israel. All right. So let's go back to Isaiah 49 in verse, let's see. Isaiah 49. What verse was that at? Verse 6. And he said, "It's a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth. Thus saith Yahawah, the Redeemer of Israel, and his Holy One, to him whom man despiseth, to him whom the nations abhorreth." Alright? Talking about what? Yahawashi. To a servant of rulers, kings shall see and arise. Princes also shall worship, because of Yahawah that is faithful, and the Holy One of Israel, and he shall choose thee. He shall choose you, man. Thus saith Yahawah, in an acceptable time have I heard thee, and in a day of salvation have I helped thee. Alright? And this is that acceptable time, man. In that time when the whole world is coming against us, and even in the time of Jacob's trouble, man, because that's worse. That's the worst time that's coming to this place, man. Alright? But he said, what? In an acceptable time have I heard thee, and in a day of salvation have I helped thee. Alright? Let's look at what that acceptable time is, man. This is let me see. Psalms chapter 128. No, I think it's 119 actually. and 26. It says, I have declared my ways, and thou heardest me. Teach me thy statutes. Alright, so the more people they afflict us, the more we grow, man. The more you afflict us, the more we grow, man. Because what? Now that makes us want to pray more, get more into the scriptures to defend the word. Alright? And that makes us, look forward to the salvation that much more. My soul melted for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according to thy word. Alright? And in our grief, what? We run back to Yahawashi, man. Our Father, man, to pour out our hearts to him, man. As it is written, the Lord is near unto him of a contrite spirit. Alright? He said, draw nigh unto me, and I will draw nigh unto you. It says, so my soul melted for heaviness. Psalms 119:28. Strengthen thou me according to thy word. Remove from me the way of lying, and grant me thy law graciously. I have chosen the way of truth. Thy judgments have I laid before me. I have stuck unto thy testimonies, O Yahawah. Put me not to shame. Alright? And Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is not putting us to shame. Why? Because prophecies are still happening. Alright? Alright? Which means our words through Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is coming to pass. Which means Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is dealing with us. Alright? Because the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy, man. Alright? And you cannot negate prophecy. Alright? This is Psalms chapter 12, verse 5. It says, for the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy. Now while I arise, saith Yahawah, I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him. So Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi will choose you, man. Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi gave his strongest battles, his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, man. Alright? Like I said, man, it's faith. Faith gonna get you through, man. Alright? And that faith is a gift. Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi said, Yahawashi said this. Romans 15:16. No, I think it's 16:15. Salaki. No. Was it John Salaki. John 15:16. I said Romans. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. Alright? And Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, starting with our apostles and elders, have given us fruit, man. Alright? First and foremost, the spirit of truth. Alright? He has given us ears to hear. Alright? And with that, the elect have been waking up, man. and that your fruit should remain. All right, and so that not only that He's given us ears to hear this word, and most importantly the elect. All right, but that they should remain unto the end. That whatsoever ye ask of the Father in my name, He may give it you. All right, so He not only put you out there to war. All right, He gave you the strength, and He gave you His word to war, man. He gave you His word to war. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 1 in verse 5. He said, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee," talking about the elect, "and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Then said I, O Lord, power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But Yahawah said unto me, Say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith Yahawah." Then Yahawah put forth his hand and touched his mouth. And Yahawah said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down, and to destroy, and to throw down, to build and to plant. All right, and that's what we doing, man. We pulling out and we destroying, man. All right, and those Egyptians, all right, them so-called Christians, what they are nothing but Egyptians, all right, because they trust in slavery, as Apostle Tahar coined it. That plantation Christianity. All right, that's doing nothing. All right, but drawing us closer to the Heavenly Father, man. It says to root out and to pull down. All right, so don't blame it on us, man. All right, bahasham Yahawashi ordained us to do this and to destroy, man. Destroy, pulling down the strongholds, and to throw down, to build, and to plant. All right, and not only are at the same time are we pulling down, all right, but are we building and we planting? All right, building a seed. Salaki, building the house of David, man. Building the house of David, man, and planting, man. All right. We're laborers together with Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. 1 Corinthians 3 and 9 says that we're the Most High's husbandry, we're the Most High's building, man. All right. And a husband, has a seed, man. He plants a seed. All right, into the field, into the world, man, so that the elect may hear it and grow. All right. So Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi gave this word to you. You have to know this now. All right, and most importantly, what, man? You know this. All right, in them times to come, man, them times of Jacob's trouble, man, them times where, all right, Esau may come down upon you, and you may be in a concentration camp, you may be getting waterboarded, you may be getting tortured, man. But even Yahawashi said, even in the end, man, He's gonna be with you, man. He said, "Be not afraid of them." All right, for I will give you a mouth that your adversaries cannot gainsay nor resist. So Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi is gonna be with us always, man. All right. When you look at the movies where, like I just finished watching that show on Netflix called Stranger Things, and the main character 11, she was the one with the spirit. She was the one with the powers. Now, whenever she said she was gonna do something, she did it, man. And people built that trust in her. All right, because she always came through for them, man. All right, so we building that trust with Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi because He's always He's always came and is still coming through for us, man. All right, you still gotta you still be able to eat, you still be able to get home safely. All right, you still be able to serve Him, man. You still got your health. All right, you still, you still just small things, man. You got a place to sleep. All right, you got a job to be able to get through from day to day. So Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, hey, man, he's working with you, man. So with that, I hope you brothers edified. Shalom.